The Zodiac Killer, a name that sends shivers down the spines of those who remember the late 1960s. He was a phantom, a spectre haunting California. His weapon, a reign of terror that gripped the nation. The Zodiac Killer case is unique. It's a terrifying blend of fact and mystery. The case captivated the nation with cryptic clues and taunting letters. Decades have passed, but the mystery endures. The Zodiac Killer became a symbol of evil. Was it a meticulous mastermind or a disturbed individual? The answer remains elusive. The Zodiac Killer's identity, a haunting question mark in American history. The Zodiac Killer's reign of terror was short but brutal. It began in December 1968 with the murders of David Faraday and Betty Lou Jensen. They were young, a couple on their first date. Their lives were cut short in a secluded lover's lane in Benicia, California. Months later, the killer struck again. This time, it was Darlene Ferrin and Michael Mageau in Vallejo. Michael survived, giving police their first real lead, a description of the attacker. The killer, clad in a hooded costume, left a chilling message on their car. He sent letters to newspapers filled with cryptic ciphers and threats. The letters also included pieces of clothing taken from his victims. Each attack brought new terror, new clues, but the killer remained elusive. The public was terrified. The Zodiac was a phantom, striking seemingly at random. The Zodiac Killer wasn't content with just murder. He wanted to play a game. His letters to newspapers were his game board. The letters were filled with boasts, threats, and strange symbols. These symbols became known as ciphers. The killer claimed they held the key to his identity. He taunted the police, daring them to crack the code. One cipher, the 408 cipher, was solved. It revealed a chilling message, a glimpse into the killer's mind. But the identity of the killer, it remained hidden. The letters stopped as abruptly as they began. The Zodiac Killer vanished, but the mystery remained. Section 4. Elusive Phantom. The unsolved mystery. The Zodiac Killer case became a tangled web of dead ends. The police chased every lead, every whisper, but the killer remained elusive. The case went cold. Years turned into decades. The killer's identity remained a mystery. Several suspects emerged. Arthur Leigh Allen became a prime suspect. His name surfaced early in the investigation. He owned a Zodiac watch. He wore boots that matched footprints at one of the crime scenes. But Allen was never charged. The evidence was circumstantial. The Zodiac Killer remained a phantom. The lack of concrete evidence allowed doubt to linger. Section 5. Cold case, lingering fear. Zodiac's legacy today. The Zodiac Killer case remains unsolved. It's a cold case, but the fear lingers. The killer's shadow still hangs over California, a reminder of the darkness that can lurk in plain sight. The case remains open in several jurisdictions. New leads occasionally surface. DNA technology offers a glimmer of hope, but the killer's identity remains a mystery. Despite the challenges, people haven't given up. Amateur sleuths continue to pore over the evidence. The internet has breathed new life into the case. The case continues to fascinate and horrify, even after all these years. Section 6. Unmasking the Monster, a legacy of terror. The Zodiac Killer, though a phantom, left a lasting scar on American culture. He changed the way we view serial killers. He instilled a fear of the unknown, a fear that lurks in the shadows. The case impacted law enforcement. It highlighted the need for better communication and coordination between departments. It spurred advancements in forensic science. The Zodiac Killer case, though unsolved, became a grim lesson in criminal investigation. He infiltrated popular culture. Books, movies, and documentaries continue to explore the case. The Zodiac Killer became a cautionary tale. The question remains, will we ever unmask the monster? If you liked our content, subscribe to our channel. Who knows?